Hi guys, good evening. So welcome back. So after long back, we're going to start the training again. So I hope you guys know that. Thank you. And yeah, so today, first of all, I'll just take a breakout session. Okay. So as of now, what we had discussed, right? So we just discussed about the difference between physical and virtual, right? I just wanted to touch base whatever the topics we have covered so far. And later we just discussed about VMware introduction, right? Like it was established on 1998, then it got acquired by EMC, and as you know, EMC acquired by Dell. Now Dell EMC is the one. So till 7.0, Dell EMC was providing the VMware solution, but recently VMware acquired by Broadcom. So the VMware is with Broadcom now. So it's very expensive one, and as you guys know, Broadcom is one of the um, big semiconductors manufacturing product company. So now the VMware is with Broadcom. So don't think that VMware is going to vanish. Okay. And later what we discussed, the different like VMware product, right? VMware is nothing but it's a solution. It's a company and it's going to provide a solution. That solution we can call product also, right? That product name, what is that? Vsphere. So in Vsphere, we do have three components, and major one is ESXi as been, right? So earlier till 5.0, we used to call ESX. Later, that ESXi renamed as a ESXi. Why? Because as you guys know, VMware in 1998 they developed this solution along with Linux. So from 5.0, they just canceled the partnership and they developed ESXi with their own technology. That's why they just renamed as a ESXi. So compared to ESX and ESXi is more stable and flexible when it comes to the customer utilization side. Okay. And this ESXi, what is this exactly, guys? So we have in our cloud infrastructure or virtual infrastructure, like we have one operating system that is called hypervisor. So which will virtualize the physical resources into virtual layer. Okay. So from VMware side, we do have the hypervisor that is called ESXi. Okay. Right. So usually in like here in vSphere, we do have another two components. So we will discuss about the vCenter. We already touch based VMware virtual machine. Okay. And vCenter, we will touch base in some time. Okay. So apart that, what we discussed, different types of hypervisors, right? So we have two, right? First one is, what is the first one, guys? We have two type of hypervisors. What is the first type hypervisor?
Bare metal.
Yeah, that is called bare metal. Why? Because on top of the physical server, like in any computer, without operating system, if we are going to install the ESXi, that server we used to call bare metal, right? There will be no any operating system such as directly we have one some amount of CPU, some amount of RAM, some amount of hard disk, right? On top of that, we will install this ESX. That is called bare metal. Example, we can say ESXi. From Microsoft side, we have a competitor. We can call Hyper-V. Okay. And second one, what is the second one, guys?
Hosted.
Yeah. Hosted Infra Hypervisor.
Wise.
Okay. So best example, VMware Workstation. This is only for best practice. Since in my you guys are seen, right? Have seen, right? My computer already Windows 10 operating system is running with 8 GB RAM and 250 GB hard disk. On top of that, I just installed this VMware Workstation application. With this application, I just created one VM. On top of that, we did the practice. So this is only for practicing purpose, VMware Workstation. So in interviews, they will ask you for sure how many type of hypervisors we have. So we have two type of hypervisors, bare metal and hosted infra. So bare metal means on empty server, we will install the ESXi directly. That is called bare metal. So hosted infra hypervisor means already there will be a third party operating system. On top of that, we will install this hypervisor. That example, VMware Workstation. So I hope so far it's clear, right? Guys, is that clear? I need a response, please.
It's clear, Samant.
Yeah. Please, again I'm telling guys, from today, నేను తెలుగులోనే చెప్తున్నాను. నేను మీకంటే మీ ఏజే ఉంటుంది లేదా మీ మీద అటు ఇటు ఉంటాను. ఐఎమ్ నాట్ ఏ టీచర్, ఐఎమ్ లైక్ ఎ బ్రదర్. మీకు ఎల్డర్ బ్రదర్ అవ్వచ్చు, యంగర్ బ్రదర్ అయినా అవ్వచ్చు. సో ఏదన్నా ఉంటే ఇఫ్ యూ గైస్ హావ్ ఎనీథింగ్, యూ హ్యావ్ టు స్పీక్. వై? బికాస్ ఇఫ్ యూ హ్యావ్ ఎనీ కాన్ఫ్లిక్ట్ with the technology, if you have any doubt, if you are not clearing that, looking forward, it will become a big one. తెలుగులో ఒక సామెత ఉందన్నమాట, కోతి పుండు బ్రహ్మ రాక్షసి అని. సో గీకి గీకి పుండు చేసినట్టు అది పెద్దది అయిపోతుంది. సో ఏదన్నా ఉంటే వెంటనే రెస్పాండ్ అవ్వండి, అన్మ్యూట్ చేయండి. నేను చెప్పేటప్పుడు బాగా కథలాగా వినండి, బాగుంటుంది. అలా జాలీగా వింటా పోతేనే బాగా అర్థమవుతుంది. ఓకే. సి ఫిఫ్త్ పాయింట్. Well, after VMware hypervisor, this one, what we did? ESXi installation we did. We just checked installation and configuration also we checked, right? Later, what is the ESXi username, guys? So by default, it will not change actually. So what is the ESXi username, guys? Speak out. See, if you guys are telling wrong also, doesn't matter. You have to speak. Okay. Root is the one. Yeah, correct. ESXi configuration we checked, and we just checked ESXi dashboard. Right. So then we created VM, right? And increased RAM, CPU, right? So here we just check what is hot add and hot plug. ఏంటి hot add and hot plug? Did someone say? Could you please answer, like, could you please explain what is hot add and hot plug? In Telugu also fine for me, if you will explain. Come on, guys. Okay, just do the practice, okay? Yeah. Hot add is nothing but hot add and hot plug. So if you wanted to increase RAM and CPU, you need to power down the server. But during the customer time zone, customer will not allow us to shut down the computer, virtual machine. So at the time, he will raise the request, kindly increase RAM or CPU. And we can't do the RAM and CPU increase activity without powering down the server. So at that time, we need to educate the customer stating that At this moment, we can't do. Why? Because the options are in disabled state by default. If you want, at this moment, I need your approval to power down the server to enable hot add and hot play. So that in future, if you wanted to increase RAM and CPU without powering down, we can do it easily. So this way we have to educate. Perhaps in interview also, interview will ask, I wanted to increase RAM and CPU without powering down. Is that possible? Yes. We have to say yes, it's possible. We need to enable hot add and hot play. If those are enabled, we can increase. If those are on disabled state, we need to educate customers stating that we at this moment we are taking down the server. We enabled hot add and hot play. So in future, if you want, we no need to down the server, put down the server down. Like that, you have to explain. I hope so far it's clear, guys. These many things we had covered so far, right? Yes, no. Did I miss anything? Did I? Hello. Okay. So today, now, I'm just opening the VM console. See, so now we are going to discuss about how to add or increase hard disk. This is the one I'm going to cover today. I'm not going to touch base today big topics. Why? Because I didn't hear anything from you guys. So I want you guys to just refresh these all the touch base all this point. Okay. So now I'm going to discuss about how to add or increase hard disk. Okay. So it's very simple. So for an example, just take an example for this Windows 10 VM. Go to edit settings. What happened to this? I just restarted, guys. Just a minute. So total, how many VMs we have? See for the Linux VMs, just go to edit settings. Okay. So come down. If you want to increase, you can increase. Just like 102 MB. And we need to inform Linux team. So we will not get the access for Linux VM to increase in OS level. Okay. So you may think you may get the doubt here stating that this is the VM. We increased in VM level here from 100 to 102. Why Linux team need to do? In fact, in Windows 10 also same. We are just going to increase the RAM, like hard disk, in this area from 30 to some 31 GB. So here what I will do, I will just add another disk. See, I'm just going down. Hard disk 1 is there. You can see hard disk 2. So what I'm going to do, I'll just add 150 MB just for testing purpose, right? I'm just going to add 150 MB. I just added, right? So now what I will do, I will just open the VM tab. Dragon is not coming. Hmm. Let's wait, guys.
Once I created a VM Samanth in this
Hmm.
HOL, I
Hmm.
had created same like you test.
Hmm.
But when once I logged out and the next day when I wanted to edit,
Hmm.
that VM was unseen only. It was
Yeah,
not
yeah.
there.
So this is the test environment, sister. So
So every
usually,
time we have to create and do it, is it?
yeah, that is good, right? That is the best practice. So if you wanted to do the practice, if you're going to virtual machines, you can use Tiny Linux VM or this one, or you can create another one. If you wanted to create another one, that is good. If you wanted to do the practice when you paused from there itself, just go to Linux, Tiny Linux, and go to edit it and just do the same workaround over there. Okay.
This is how HOL works, is it?
Yes, yes, yes. Why?
Okay.
Because now I am doing something here. I am doing some changes. This is the lab across the world. Whosoever wanted to access this basic vSphere client platform. So just imagine how many people are touch basing this infrastructure. So when you will log out, that footprint with SSL will vanish everything, and it will resume the earlier one. I hope you got it. Huh?
Yes, Samanth.
Mhm. And nowadays it become a bit irritating. Why? Because as I told you, this one uh, acquired by Atos and not Atos, sorry, Broadcom, and all the things are getting migrated. So we are getting these errors. Usually we will not get these errors. Okay, so let me come to the point. So what I did, I just added 150 MB new disk. So when you will open this one, when you will open this desktop by clicking on console and just click on open console in new tab, you will get like this. Here we need to enter the password. Password will be in the text editor. This is the one for all the for ESXi, for vCenter, every dashboard. This is the password. Okay, like for the best practice here. So we need to enter the HOL username as VMware 123 explanation. So it will take you to the desktop. There you can't see the second disk. Why? Because in VM level we just added 150 MB. Okay, we just added this one in VM level. Operating system level we haven't started. So here, how to do it, we need to go, we need to go into this VM console. So here in my computer, I'm just showing you. Okay. We need to run this one. It will be there in our Let me check with, yes. Guys, you with me?
Yes.
Yeah. So, as I told you guys, we just increased, like we just added new disk, 150 MB. So when you will open this VM console, we need to check, we need to see two disks, right? Let me check. I just enter the password. Uh, yeah. So I'm just going to files. I agree with you, Masood. This lab is very slow. Hmm. Okay, so let's open. But tomorrow class, what I will do, guys, I will try to set up the infrastructure within my laptop and I'll continue. It is blocking. So no, it's getting on. Yeah, let it open. Guys, from tomorrow, this week, shall we continue the classes by 11 to 12? Is that works for you?
For me, it's okay, Shant.
Okay. Just let me know, guys. According to that, I will just take a plan. Where 1, 2, 3, explanation. Hmm. Yeah. So screen is visible, guys.
Yes.
Yeah, Samant.
Yeah. So as I told you, please adjust one today only. Tomorrow I will prepare the lab for you guys from my system for the classes. So if I'm going to my computer, see how many drives are there? Only one, right? But if I'm going back to the VMware platform, if I'll click on edit settings, check how many disks are there? Two disks are there. Just before I just added this one. So on mission level, I added. In OS level, we need to configure. How to configure? Just click on search bar and go to run. Okay. You will get run option. So here you need to mention disk mgmt dot msc. It means it will take you to disk management. Windows config. is this. mg.ms. See, it is taking you to next level. If you are coming here, you are seeing two blue, one block, black color and one blue color, right? Guys, I'm asking you guys. So
Yes,
here,
yes.
here you are seeing two, right? One is unallocated and primary partition. Primary partition means which is the C drive. Okay, C drive it is. And black one means we just allocated 150 GB, which is not yet configured on OS level. If you are coming down here, you can see that. How much I added? 150 GB, 150 MB. Here you are seeing 134 MB. Like if you will purchase 1 GB memory card, once you will format that and once you insert in your mobile, you can see some 900 MB, 950 MB. It means after formatting, it will allocate some space actually. So in the same manner, in VM level, I just added 150 MB here for this VM. So when it comes to the OS level, it is not at all popping now. Why? Because it's not at allocated. It is just popping here. So what we have to do, we have to right click on this and we have to create the new sample. It's very simple. Go to next, 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 finish. See, it become blue. Blue means it is allocated, primary partition. So if I'm going back to CD drive, see, E drive came. Let me add you one more. I'm just going to add another one. See, add hard disk, new standard disk. I'm just adding 100 MB. So if I'll click on 100 MB, you will get some 90 MB like that. Okay, just see, come back here. And if you wanted to go to the disk management, what you have to do? You have to open the run application. So here you need to type disk mg-empty.msc to go into I just mentioned. Okay. So disk disk mg-empty.msc. Just click on it. You will get the disk management bar. Just open it. You're seeing we have C drive and where is it? Yeah, C drive and E drive. Okay. So if you're coming down, you can see this one, disk 2, 100 MB. Here only. Let me mark it. Here. Here you need to come down. Okay. So once you are coming down, you can see unallocated one on OS level. Just select that disk which is going to be configured. Right click on it and new sample. It's not coming. Just a minute. I did a mistake. Just a minute. 120. Okay. Here. This one. Run. disk management. Yeah, this one, like when we will get this initiate this disk, we need to select OK. I closed it. That's the reason I was unable to get that option. Okay. So here see 132 MB E drive already allocated. Black one we need to add now. Just right click on it. Click on new sample volume. Go to next, next, next. Finish. That's it. See now you can able to see the F drive also. So is that clear, guys? This is the way we will add or increase the hard disk. So you will get a request stating that increase hard disk from 150 GB to 180 GB. So we need to increase in VM level. Then we need to come back to the console and we need to go inside of the disk management bar. There you can able to see the amount which was already initiated by yourself from VM level with black color. So you need to highlight that black color volume and you need to right click and you need to increase. So is that clear, guys? Is that simple? Vimalne? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So that one also it is here only. If you're coming here, say extension of disk, create the VM, edit settings, hard disk options, extend the hard disk volume for VM, click OK. But still, the new disk is not added into the VM. To make the volume online, open console, search computer management, open it. Otherwise, go to disk management. How to go? Go to run and type disk management MSC. Okay, there you need to check the another one. Got it, guys? Hello.
Yes, 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 sir.
And to assign the IP also, like as I told you, for the points, we just created the VM and installed OS and assigned IP also, right? So to assign the IP, this is the one. So I'm see my training always I'll make a dot points. You guys need to make the connection. If you are getting doubt, you need to ask me. That's why I'm not covering the notes. You have to check. So whatever I am explaining, each and every word will be there. Okay. So assigning, I'm just giving you the reference here. Assigning IP to VM. So as I told you, we need to go to the VM. Under run, we need to type ncpa.cpl. Then we need to select on the network adapter, properties, IPv4, again properties, their static IP address. This one I will explain in the real time. What is domain and how it works, these things. Okay, everything is here only. So I hope this is clear for you guys. These many things we just covered so far. And I'll make sure, sorry for the inconvenience. Tomorrow I will make the estimate. I will make my platform ready so that you guys can able to see without any issues. Okay. Any doubts, guys? Karthik, Masood, Sangeeta, Munira, Soumya. Speak out.
No, sir.
Okay. So, no doubts from Sangeeta. Thank you. Okay. So, this is the class for today. I thought to cover another point, but as I told you, this because of this lab, it got extended. So, I wanted to take a fresh class. So, tomorrow we will connect by the same time. Since I didn't hear anything from you guys for 11 o'clock class, let's continue with 4 p.m. only. And tomorrow we'll go with the very important topic. Okay. I hope you guys are clear with the topics what we had discussed so far. If you guys have any doubts, please ping me privately also. I will be available only. I'm in paternity leave. So yeah, I can get you, I can clear with the things. Thank you.